Welcome, everyone. We've got some college hockey here for you tonight in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We've got the Appalachian State Mountaineers versus the Tribe of William and Mary. I'm Liam Feldman, and with me is
Adam Persico. It's a beautiful night here in Winston-Salem. Ready to watch some hockey. What about you, Liam?
I cannot wait. I've been itching since the ECU game. App State comes in following two losses back about a month ago in early October to Middle Tennessee. Both games were hard-fought games, a lot of goals. Just didn't come out on top. Now, we look forward. We've got two wins under our belts this year, both against Charlotte. We have them next weekend. We want to get one under our belt here.
We have them next weekend in a big outdoor game.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be afraid to go get your tickets online right now. If you're in the Charlotte area, or you want to go outside and watch some outdoor hockey. It'll be 17th. Quite the game next Friday.
Field. We hope to see you there. If we want to beat Mary tonight, get some momentum heading into that big game. We've got another game here tomorrow night, so a little shovel header this weekend. The puck is about to drop here in Winston-Salem. They're excited as we are. Let's strap in for what should be a good contest. William and Mary coming off two blowout wins over VMI, that's the Virginia Military Institute. Scores of 18-1 and 10-1. So,
yeah,
domination.
And based off what they've been doing so far this year, I mean, they've just been running through opponents. So let's hope that App State can slow them down and get some good momentum going into next weekend.
That's the plan. Got some confusion here at ice level. I think they need somebody to go over to the other penalty box to lift. Bluff drop should be happening here momentarily.
It's been a night of delays so far.
Yeah. The game before us, high-scoring affair between UNC and Wake Forest, ended 7-5 in favor of the Tar Heels. Took a while to get that third period rolling.
Yeah.
All right, they're letting him in the door in the corner, and he'll go work the penalty box.
Yeah, it seems that's the delay. That's the fix we were looking for.
Hopefully, he doesn't slip on the way there.
And he's got a nice white hoodie on. He's sauntering on over. He's about to enter frame right here. Oh, there he is.
There he goes. All right, as we're steps away from puck drop.
Yeah. That's right.
Here we go. Ready for some action, Adam? I hope you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready, Liam.
And the draw is won and controlled by William and Mary. They will get a quick attempt at a dump here where Moresco cuts it off, and he'll play it across to Casper. Casper's feed for Moffitt. He couldn't corral it. Now shoots it into the skates of Scheppelman, and William and Mary goes the other way. Those Biggs trying to make his own entry there. Iorio cuts that off. He'll pressure along the boards. It goes back to Casper. He'll go cross ice to Scheppelman. Scheppelman looking for Moffitt. He'll bat it down through the air, and he'll get through the neutral zone into the attacking zone and send it around behind the cage where Scheppelman tries to receive it. And he does. He'll try a little wrap chance here. Raudenbush. He'll shut the door. Back to Casper. He hammers one from the point. Raudenbush gets a save there. A little cross-check in the slot. Scheppelman's down. Casper again. Flutterer goes just wide. Batted up in the air. I think that's Luke Miller, yeah. And now here goes William and Mary the other way. That's Biggs. Backhand feed. Cut off. Casper. Miller just chops it. Iorio gets on it. He'll dump it in, and he'll go get off for a change. Chasing it now is Jason Beck. He'll put some pressure on, take out the legs of one of the Tribe. Now here it just goes to the open ice. Here's Beck. He'll circle back with it. Can't get a handle on it. Played by Locklear. That pass from Hoey gets up. Turning. Trying to find out. There was Weibel. Now slapped around by the Tribe. They'll come up ice. Cross ice feed into the offensive zone. There's a drop pass there. And that's Kopelman's shot that gets turned aside. Now Johnson plays it around. Beck to cut that off. Backhand there from Hoey. Beck trying to pressure. It gets out to neutral ice. Miller gives a shove there to the captain, Dante Rolk. for William and Mary. And now here comes Brady. He'll fly in, but Rowdenbush will cover that up. So we have our first stoppage of play. 18:06 remaining here in the first. What are you seeing so far, Adam?
Well, so far, the only thing I took note of was off of Sam Casper's shot, the William and Mary goaltender, who tonight seems to be not Rowdenbush.
Yeah, Rowdenbush. Fancy last name.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful of last name. And he left out a big rebound off of that shot from the point. So you hope that App State can keep producing offense from the top and crashing the net and hoping to get some shots on goal.
Yeah, the more guys you have around the front of the net when those type of rebounds bounce out, the more chances you have to make good things happen.
Absolutely.
So our starting goalies today, I don't know if I previewed this yet, but for the Mountaineers, number 30, Matt Fishback. And for William and Mary, it's number 34, Nat Rowdenbush. Rowdenbush made a couple quick early saves. Brady's shot redirected out front. Thrown back in front by Arnett. That goes all the way across. Tremont giving pursuit. Kopelman's pass. Far ice for Rolk. Not there. That's Dahlstrand. Gives it off for Arnett. He'll wheel around. He'll turn up ice. Make a move. Here comes Chase Arnett flying through neutral ice. Past more defenders. We get to the outside. He'll put a shot on net. That's off a stick and out of play. Arnett going coast to coast there. Didn't have passing on his mind. So they'll get a change here. It looks like we've got Patrick Casey, Brandon Miller, and Caden McCabe coming out on offense for the Mountaineers. Casey on the draw. He'll try to step through. That's a little punch over there by McCabe. He'll get it over to Miller. Now Casey behind the cage. He'll snake through one hit. Wheel through the corner. Makes a move to the point for Moresco. His shot low. Fluttering shot. Oh, and that rebound chance was just sent wide. Brandon Miller had a good look at the cage there. Now it's played back around. Here's Dix. Dix in the corner for William and Mary. They'll go to his defensive partner across the ice. And now they'll just try and get it clear. Casper cuts it off, turns back. Backhand feed. Nobody home except for one of the tribe. That gets sent down around Fishback's cage. Now Moresco's on it. Can't cut that off. That centering feed shut down by Casper. And now Dorner chopped away. Casper again. Good defense from the captain so far as Miller, he tries to make a little play with backhand off the boards, and that goes off a stick and flutters by Fishback. Now a little chip here from Moresco. My fault, McCabe. The tribe keep it in. Kremet pursuing. That gets past Casper. That's Nixon who'll get a backhand pass in here. Moresco tries to stop and start. He gets cut off. Backhand pass. Shut down again by Casper. Out front. Shot saved by Fishback. Another chance. Stopped by Fishback again. It's still free. Backhanded wide. And Moresco gets it around. Cut off at the point. William and Mary shoots it cross corner. Now behind the cage, Casper still can't get it out. Iorio pressuring the point. He gets a stick lift. Locking up along the boards. Scott Fermet with him. Moresco trying to get it out for the Mountaineers. Moffitt will join the scrum. Now here coming away is Moresco. He'll find Scheppelman. Scheppelman through neutral ice. He'll work in. Going in on Doobie. He'll turn centering feed. There looks to be a hook there. No call. Moffitt got his stick held up a little bit. They call it clean. Now Hoey. He'll turn. Backhand feed over to Johnson. Johnson. Back to Hoey. He'll set it up. He'll try a stretch pass. It's off the stick there. Oh, it's back in neutral ice. He'll cut this one off to try and wheel back in. He'll get in the offensive zone. Luke Miller will dance through. He's still got it near him. There's a chance up front. Rogers hacking at it. Beck hacking at it. And the tribe will get it out. Here's Biggs. He'll send it towards Fishback. Scooped up. There's a good little chance there, though, for the Mountaineers. Miller, Rogers, and Beck.
Yeah, that was a good little response after the tribe got a good chance. And they only get that chance because over there, that forward line, App State is just a little bit too eager to leave the defensive zone and not support their defensemen for a breakout pass there.
Yeah, they're jumping the gun a little bit, trying to cherry pick a little bit, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely.
And try and get the jump on the rush. That stretch pass too far. He'll beat out the icing. Good hustle there. That's a little check in the back. No call. Beck will get to it in the corner, but now it's Dix for the try. They'll get a breakout pass here. Biggs. They'll go far side. Kopelman. He can't handle a bouncing puck. Now he gets it. There's a little play at the blue line. Beck tries to glove it down. Miller, they're going to call a hand pass. I think that was Beck. Miller touched it next. We'll get another stoppage here. Just about 5.5 minutes into this game. It's been a pretty closely contested game so far. A lot of back and forth. Not a lot of sustained zone time. The Mountaineers had a little bit of a defensive collapse there for about a minute or so, but they didn't get penalized by it.
No, and you got 3 shots apiece on each side. You got it going back and forth here. So it's just a matter of who's going to make the first move, who's going to strike first.
This draw won by the Mountaineers. Locklear has it along the boards. Tremont trying to help him get it out. Now here's a pass to the slot. That's a little fluttering shot sent wide of the cage by Roll. Now here wheeling around. Jenzik. Rolk has it. His pass. Not there. Kept in. Centering. Fluttering puck here in the slot. Comes out to the dots. Top of the circle. Now on the half wall, a little slap towards the net. Fishback will cover it up. We'll get another stoppage. Kind of running around there. The defensive zone. It looked like the offense was also running around William & Mary. They didn't have a lot of coordination. It was just kind of who's where.
Yeah, towards the end there, he caught 2 guys taking shots at the same puck.
Yeah, same team, guys. Now here comes Riley Brady. He'll get hit right along his own bench. Now here's Tremont. He's got a guy with him. He'll try and pass it too high. Arnett feeds it back down to Tremont. He'll get a shove there in the corner. That's back around. Arnett can get to it. He'll hold it along the half wall, try to dance around. That's cut off and flipped. Glove down. Riley Brady with a good play there. He'll walk back in. Shoot. That's off a shin pad. Arnett has it in the corner looking for Brady out front. Can't get there. Kopelman. His pass fanned on. Tremont has it looking for Arnett. Little back pass there. And it'll get cleared. Arnett lays a little hit after the pass there. And that'll be icing. And the Mountaineers will get an offensive zone faceoff here with some tired bodies out there for the Tribe. Casey on this draw. He's got Miller out there with him. Brandon Miller, that is. He's got Moresco at the point. Casper also opposite him. Looks like it's Caden McCabe on the other wing. And that face-off win just flutters all the way back down to the defensive zone where Fishback will leave it for Casper to retrieve. And he'll stop short of going around his own cage, try to feed it up there to McCabe. He missed him, and that'll be icing back down the other way. So now William & Mary can get their fresh bodies out there if they haven't already. And we'll do a draw out near defensive zone. Casey just laps it off the draw. That shot blocked away by Fishback. Miller, he can't get it out. Here we go. Here's Casey. He's got McCabe with him. And they're offsides. McCabe overstepped, apparently. That was a close call. So that interrupts the little bit of momentum they had entering the offensive zone.
Just a little too eager over there. Just a little bit.
Watching the puck and not the line.
Oh.
William & Mary controls this draw. That's Doobie. He'll send it down where Hoey gets to it. He'll get to his backhand trying to wheel out of the zone. Now here's the Tribe. They'll have a chance. Doobie shot steered aside by Fishback to the corner. Dorner. She's on it. Now here comes Scheffelman up the right side again. Cut off by Doobie. He'll try to make a move and he'll get hit. That's an elbow to the chin. They're going to get that every time. That's a hit up high, I believe, on the Tribe.
Yeah.
Mountaineers will go to the power play.
Yeah, he caught him with one move, and then on the way back, the defenseman gets a little bit upset that he got caught with one move. Got to try and catch the body, get the highlight. Next thing you know, you're in the box for 2 minutes.
They always get the retaliation.
Yeah, they never get the first one.
It's always the second guy. So let's see if the Mountaineers can do something with a good opportunity here. Casey on the draw again. It looks like he's got Luke Miller out there with him, Jason Beck, Chase Arnett, and Lucas Tremont. All right, here comes the draw to Rowdenbush's left. Casey wins it. Miller plays it back to Beck. Back to Arnett. He'll walk the line. He'll fire one that's stopped by Rowdenbush. Another rebound out front. Steered aside again. That gets to the corner. Biggs is on it. Casey takes it away from him. He'll try to muscle it to the point, and that'll get cleared by the Tribe. Fishback settles it behind his cage. Arnett gets to it. He'll start the breakout. Little pressure here from William and Mary. There's Arnett. They'll go far side to Casey. Patrick Casey drops it for Tremont. Tremont's pass, a little too strong. Hops back over the blue line. They'll have to reset. Arnett with a fluttering pass there. A little too far for Casey. Casey will try and track him down here in the corner. No timeout. Tremont gets to it. Doesn't help. Looking for the point. He can't get it. And that's fired in towards Fishback. He'll cover and slide it over to Beck. He'll circle his own cage. Play it back around. The Mountaineers unable to get anything going, although this is a 5-minute non-releasable penalty. So they'll have a lot of time here on the man advantage as Arnett leads into the zone. He'll go wide. They'll shoot it up top to Router. Getting the stoppage. The period about 9 minutes old. Still 0-0.
Yeah, and while it's important to maintain possession on the power play, I think App State has to keep in mind that you got to move up and down the ice here on the power play. You need to get the puck into the offensive zone and try to minimize your time in the neutral and defensive zone.
They're just not doing a good job of kind of locking down puck control. It's just a lot of these bouncing pucks and this time passes, crisp execution.
Right.
And there's a good keep in there from Casper. He'll make a move, trying to get to the slot. He gets a stick on his. Rogers takes down his outlet, and that'll get sent all the way around. Brady will have to chase it down. Fishback will come out of the cage. He'll settle it. Casper plays it off the boards. Scheppelman back to Casper. Casper, he'll find it's like Locklear up from Scheppelman. His pass, Rogers dusts it off. Brady's got it. Half wall to the point. Casper back to Brady. Brady back to Casper. They'll play catch. Casper shot redirected off the glass. Locklear on front. He'll get a press behind him. Scheppelman finds Rogers. He'll turn. Score! Ryan Scheppelman! And it's 1-0 App State. Just a sprung puck out front, and he hammers it home. In the dirty areas, Ryan Scheppelman getting it done.
Yeah, and the Mountaineers still have another 2 minutes and 54 seconds on the man advantage because, like you said, this is a non-releasable penalty.
So the William and Mary guy is standing up like he's about to come out of the box. It's not the case. Tries to take a seat. William and Mary trying to get some pressure off this draw. Beck float this for Miller. He'll go back across. Now here's Tremont. Tremont. Get that off the bench. Real good. Casey's got his help chair. Back to Arnett. Then hold up the jump. Back down to Casey. Casey, Arnett goes high. It's a good one-timer there. Miller gets onto it. He can't retain possession. They'll fight for it. Get it back. Here's Casey. He'll find Tremont in the slot. Turning. Looking for a passing partner. They'll find Beck. Beck. Casey out front. Score! Casey! And it's 2-0. Just like that. So 2 goals on the 5-minute power play. And the Mountaineers are milking everything they can out of this one.
Yeah, I mean, they're just greasy goals, man. They're truly pucks in front, get pucks to the net type goals. And it's working for the Mountaineers.
And what you had said prior to keep an eye on is the rebound control from Rowdenbush. Every time they get a puck thrown on net, it seems like there's a juicy enough rebound for one of the guys to come scoop it up and bury it.
And it helps that they're throwing as many bodies as they can in front of the net. That's always going to help.
Exactly. Pucks and bodies to the net. That's what they preach. Now here is that looks to be Rogers' shot that gets sent back out.
Rowdenbush looks a little shaky after giving up 2 quick goals.
Grady tracks it down. He'll chop it ahead, looking for Casper. It ends up with Scheppelman. His little feed there didn't find a partner. Scheppelman again. This time he'll play it over. That's Locklear. Locklear to Rogers. Rogers makes a move at the line. He gets dropped. He'll try to snap it with his stick. Somebody else, but the Tribe gets the clear. About 1.5 minutes remaining here on that 5-minute major to William and Mary. As here comes Riley Brady through neutral ice. He'll get into the offensive zone. He'll wheel around the cage on his backhand. Sends it to the point. Casper, he'll shoot it. Brady got right in the way of that one. And he'll lay a big hit. That's a good check there. Way to finish the play from Brady. As William and Mary has a chance here. They'll dance with it in the corner. That pass broken up by Casper. He'll send it on the boards. Jumps Locklear's stick, but Arnett lets it go to him. Locklear, he'll make a move. Out front, tries to turn and get it back to Arnett. And that's played off the boards. William and Mary trying to kill time. Johnson, far side. Arnett, he'll try and sneak through. He gets past one guy, stops it with his skate. He'll spin off the contact there. Work around the cage. Try to get a centering feed off the pipe. Chase Arnett. Now here's Locklear. He'll go far side. Arnett again. Backhand out front. Shot. Oh, and that's swallowed up by Rowdenbush. A sneaky little chance there for Luke Miller. It's been all App State since this 5-minute major penalty started. They've had constant pressure. It was a little shaky for that first minute. As you said, they weren't retaining the puck very well, spending a lot of time in the neutral zone and D zone, but they've really gotten it together and gotten accustomed to having that extra man, and they're finding the open spots. As that puck caroms weird off the boards. Must have hit a door. And that one gets sent down. Fishback will come out of the net to play it. He'll leave it for Johnson. A little confusion there as Kopelman gets to it. He'll take a hit from Hoey. Aiden Hoey still scrapping for the puck. Him and Johnson with it. And that'll come back around for Lucas Tremont. 7.5 remaining in this first period. 2-0 App State. Here comes Tremont. He'll speed up the right side. He's got a guy with him. He'll whine. Come around the cage. Look for a centering pass. Nothing home. Here comes Kenzik the other way. They'll wheel in, get a stick lift there from Hoey. Good breakup. Johnson, he'll get a check there. Kopelman, he can't corral it. Johnson just flips it. Out of reach for William and Mary. Tremont trying to hustle to it. Miller, he can't get it in, and they're going to call offsides. So the Mountaineers will get a change. Flurry there. Go back and forth. So we're under 7 minutes remaining here in this first period. Shots 8-7 in favor of the Mountaineers. We'll have this draw right in front of the William and Mary bench. Little confusion here with the lines. Looks like the refs are pulling back out the line that was on the ice for William and Mary. Bongren fighting for the puck there along with Casper. That feed ends up with Dix for William and Mary. He'll send it in. Moresco can't get to it. Here's Caden McCabe. He'll punch it off the boards. Moresco trying to get control. Miller gets a little bump from behind. There's Rolk. Gives it off. Kopelman looking for a pass out front. Rolk, his feed through the skates of his teammate. Dix's shot gets blocked. He'll glove the rebound down. Now here in the corner is Kopelman. Punch at the point by Dix. Kopelman, backhand, another chance. Out front, and Fishback turns it aside. Glove down by Dix. They'll keep it in. And now Bongren has it. He'll try to break it out. He'll throw it off the glass. That goes off one of the refs. One of the linesmen, pardon me. And now here it's corralled by Ivancic. He'll break it out. He'll sneak through neutral ice, get all the way into the attacking zone, and he'll get a shot glove down by Fishback. Good save.
Yeah, William Mary is able to get that sustained pressure there because App is just too eager to leave their zone once again. You have all three forwards in the neutral zone, and the puck isn't even above the face-off circles. So they got to do a better job of playing down in the zone, especially when you're protecting a 2-goal lead. You got to understand that defense comes first.
Exactly. Here in the corner, Locklear will jostle with one of the tribe. Scheppelman backhands it around. Off the boards, took a carom. Here's Iorio. He'll get a pass for TJ Moffitt. Looking for help. He'll flip this towards Scheppelman. He tries to body off and get to it. He'll get crunched up along the glass. His Weibel's pass goes around. Dorner has Moffitt come take it off their stick. He'll go far ice. Scheffelman feeding Iorio. He'll try to get a little breakthrough here. Cut off by Michaud. They're going to call a penalty here. Looks like it'll be number 20, Joey Iorio, going to the box for App State. I'll get him for a trip. Still go on the penalty kill for 2 minutes here for tripping on Joey Iorio. Face off to Fishback's left. The draw gets punched all the way down into the defensive zone. Bongren will pressure for App State. He'll just kind of circle here in the slot. Arnett also out there, as is Johnson and Hoey. That's a good stick there from Bongren. Ivancic, he'll work in. They'll make a move. There's a lot of congestion at the blue line as Biggs will step in. And it's sent down. Some more time coming off the penalty to Iorio. Cut off by Arnett. He'll send it up on Raudenbush and force him to cover. So we'll have an offensive zone face-off for the Mountaineers, as they're still down a man for another minute 13. Under 5 minutes remaining here in this first period. Off the draw here, Brady tries to get a little backhand feed to his point man, but here comes Kopelman the other way for William and Mary. His pass out front, broken up. Good defensive play. Fishback is out of position. William and Mary needs to get something here, and that's off a stick, and it goes out of play. That'll save Fishback, as he was all over the place, as there was a lot of confusion around the cage. So under a minute remaining on the penalty to Iorio, as App State will be able to send this all the way around, as Kensick will give chase, as will Asa Rogers for the Mountaineers, and he'll get a hold of this puck and then gets it taken off his stick by Wolfrey. Jacob Wolfrey back around his own cage. He'll break it out for William and Mary, looks for Kopelman, far side. He'll get in. Rogers working on him. He'll stop and start back to the point. That's Kensick. He'll walk the line. Pressured by Jason Beck. He'll send it over to Biggs. Jack Biggs can't control it. Maresco gets to it in the corner. Back to Biggs. Here's Wolfrey. He tries to get out front. Casper gives him a shove. Fishback had it trapped under his stick. He's without his stick now. Kensick has it. He'll shoot. Stopped by Fishback. Swallows it up. No stick. And that shot went 5-hole. No problem. 4 seconds left on the penalty to Iorio. It's almost all the way killed off. One more clear will do it. Even a face-off win. And then find him breaking out of the box for work. At the point, William and Mary will punch it back down below App State's goal line. They'll get a rim around the boards here. They're going to get him for an ice here, as Iorio released from the box before the puck was sent around. Just a little miscommunication or lack of awareness there. Draw one here by William and Mary. Bongren comes out on that. That's a flutter that goes wide. Nixon. They'll go to the point. Ivancic. Bodies hit the floor for App State. As Miller is down, and he takes a puck to the backside while he's on the ice. Under 2.5 remaining here in this first period. Controlled again by the Tribe. That's a shot. Missed the net. It'll get out. Glove down. Here's Bongren. Brian Bongren. He'll shoot one that's caught. Raudenbush with another save. So we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone for the Mountaineers. At the point, flung down in by Dahlstrand. Arnett giving pressure behind the net on Dix. Dix comes away with it. He'll get into his left corner and work up that left side of his defensive zone. Brady can't get a break up there. Locklear can. Here's a centering feed. Still up front. Stopped again. Fishback looked like he got a piece of that. Back to the point. There's Dix. Pressured. Brady runs through him. As Brady gets it out. Tremont. They can't corral it and get a clean entry there. Dahlstrand. He'll hold it. Retreats into his own D zone. Goes to Locklear. Locklear's pass. Out of the reach of Tremont. Arnett trying to sneak through to it. He'll tie him up in front of the net. That was a good effort play there from Chase Arnett as Riley Brady turns. Sharp angle shot. Arnett fighting for it again. He'll get it taken off his stick. That's deflected. Dahlstrand can't bat it down. It'll go all the way. No icing. As Dahlstrand will have to pick it up. Trying to look for a pass here. He'll go stretch. Tremont can't corral it. It goes off one of the linesmen. Now here's Brady. Casey has it taken off his stick. This is Kopelman. He'll shoot. Ramps off a stick. Goes high. Kenzik can't get to it. Brady tries to go behind his own net. Make a move there. That gets taken off his stick. Comes back to the point. Weibel. It goes around the cage. Brady plays it off the glass. Now here's Casey. He'll walk in. Make a nice move. Shot stopped by Raudenbush. Nice move there from Casey, but he couldn't finish it. That pass broken up. But here comes Kenzik the other way. He's got Kopelman with him. He'll take a stick check from Casper on the way through. Kopelman shot off the side of the cage. Under 10 seconds left here in this first period. To scrum forward in the corner. That should just about close us out here in the first period. 2-0 App State. Shots even at 10 apiece. We will see you guys on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back. We are almost due for our second period of action. The teams will huddle up at their benches, and Adam has a few notes before we get going. Tell us what you're thinking.
Yeah, absolutely. So, in the first period there, App State's forwards are leaving the zone way too early. I know I already pointed it out, but the thing is, if they're going to keep doing that, this 2-goal lead is going to become a 1-goal lead, becoming a no-goal lead, becoming losing real fast in the blink of an eye, just as fast as they got that lead. The second thing also of the forwards is they're just not back checking that hard. They need to be able to be there to support their defensemen, especially when you're holding a lead, defense first. And then the last thing is both teams need to take better care of the puck this period. Both teams are turning the puck over a lot in the neutral zone, especially. They both need to take better care if either of them wants to score more goals.
We understand that, don't we, as hockey fans? Here's Asa Rogers, his backhand pass intended for Jason Beck. It'll come all the way back out for Cameron Maresco. He'll go cross ice. Rogers taps that one in. Luke Miller giving chase. Rogers lifts on it along the boards. He'll get it back. Fire, sharp angle shot caught and sealed up by Rowdenbush. So a couple chances there for the Rogers, Miller, and back line. Dynamic, not as much size, but a lot of speed and a lot of skill and a lot of effort. And now we've got Casey, McCabe. It looks like Miller out there. Brandon Miller. And Catherine Maresco at the point. Slover along the boards here. Casey has out front. Just was a little too far in front of his stick. Casper can't control it at the point. Kopelman's pass in the skates of Casper. Comes back here for Rolf. Casper's got it again. Here's McCabe. Caden McCabe drops it off to the captain. Casper. Backhand shot. McCabe works it to Casey. He'll dance behind the net, try and flip it. Now here's Maresco at the point. They'll shift. Play it back down. There's McCabe on it. Brandon Miller to the point. That's Casper. Trying to feed it back down to Brandon Miller. But he just didn't step up for it. Casper to Casey. Casey working out front. Trying to do it all. Now here's Miller. He'll glove it down. And they're going to call a hand pass on that as Sam Casper came through and touched it up after Miller batted it to the ice, and they'll get a change. All right, draw right here in front of the App State bench. They're going to call a violation there on the faceoff. We'll have to do it again. Riley Brady had a good jump there off the draw, getting into the zone off a little touch there from Arnett. Tremont, Arnett, and Brady out there. More size, a lot more skill. The top three lines for App State are all really unique and dynamic in their own ways, and I'm pleased with the balance they have. It's good seeing them play some coordinated hockey. And now here, Aiden Huey gets turned around. He'll backhand it off to Johnson. Brady, he'll dust it off. Here's Chase Arnett flying up that left side. He'll look for a pass there. He loses the puck. That ice over there along that left half wall seems to be a little slippery and sticky for the puck. A lot of water sitting there. As here comes Wolfrey's shot. He hits some iron, but can't hit the twine. And now here Brady trying to step through two guys. And it'll get turned away here by the Tribe. Comes back to Hoey. His pass too far for Arnett. Brady chops at it. Arnett flips it. Riley Brady gets it to Tremont. Tremont, he'll go wide and try and cut in front. The stuff chance shut down by Rowdenbush. Michaud for the Tribe. He'll try to go stretch pass. That didn't touch anyone, and that'll be icing. Offensive zone faceoff coming up here for App State. All right. right, TJ Moffitt on the draw here to Rowdenbush's left. And William and Mary will get it out in the neutral ice, but Locklear just hammers it back around. Iorio giving chase. He'll body up in the corner. Him and Moffitt. Moffitt has it. He'll try to tuck it. Backhand here for Big. Locklear just chops it back in. They'll touch up. And now Locklear again backhands it below the goal line again. Iorio pressuring. He can't get a stick on it. Here's Biggs. Biggs, he's got Wolfrey with him. That's off of Moffitt. Out of the reach of Locklear, but he'll track it down in the corner and turn it up ice. He loses it in his skates. Scheffelman plays it off the boards. But at the point, Dorner's shot blocked. Again, that stanchion in that corner causing problems, knocking the puck down. Creating weird bounces that pop out to the middle of whoever's defensive zone that is in a given period. As now here, Asa Rogers has it below the goal line. He'll try a little backhand feed for Luke Miller. Never got there. It was cut off. Miller coming to help Rogers in the corner. They're still fighting for it. Now coming the other way is Weibel. His pass. Over to Winkowski. Moresco circling his cage. He'll get a little backhand flip here. That's cut off and sent back down in by O'Connor. Back. He'll get to it, lay a hit. Out of the reach of Kopelman. He'll get a stick on it, so that'll take away any icing. And he'll reset. Here comes the Tribe. Working through their defensive zone. They try to get to neutral ice, but that pass too far for Nixon. Flip there by Moresco. They were going to go high stick. Touch too many people. And now Rogers glued to the wall by Nixon. Pops out for Moresco. Backhand flip for Luke Miller. Now here's some momentum the other way, but that's quickly shut down by Sam Casper as he backhands it, but that ends up right on the tape of Kopelman. He'll make a move, trying to get in and get to the slot, shut down by Fishback, and they score. It's a little chip up, top shelf. Fishback out of position. Kopelman undressed a couple defenders en route to the first goal of the game for William and Mary.
Yeah, and that was just a great move and a great cut to the net, and just a good job getting the puck on net, quite literally crashing the net, knocking the goalie over in the process. And if you're William and Mary, you're taking any goal you can right now. Any momentum shift you can take right now, you'll get.
All right, we'll do the draw here at neutral ice. Patrick Casey will line up for it. Flanked by Miller and McCabe, and they'll blow it for another violation. Some instructions there for Brandon Miller on how to properly do a faceoff. As Kopelman gets it in the O-zone. Goal scorer. He gets it taken off his stick. McCabe coming the other way. He's got Casey with him. Little saucer pass there. Casey fires up top, stopped by Rowdenbush. And now William and Mary goes the other way. Kopelman just got it on his tape, looking for a pass. That's shut down. Johnson looking to lay a hit there. Casey finds McCabe. He'll break it out. They'll get in on sides, and they blow it dead for offsides.
Yeah, when you're entering the blue line and you got all your forwards with you, you got to just bring the puck in. You can't dance around the blue line. You got to bring it in. Otherwise, your forwards are going to be offside every time.
No dilly-dallying, no hesitation at the blue line. Well said. We'll have the draw here in front of the penalty boxes. Chase Arnett taking it for the Mountaineers. Won by the Tribe. That pass ends up with Wolfrey, cut off by Johnson. Now Brady gets a hit. Circling back. When he showed, he'll walk through. He'll take a little stick slap there from Riley Brady. Now Johnson trying to take it away. Arnett has it. He'll work around one guy. From that. Now here's Lucas Tremont. It's with Riley Brady. Tremont's shot, flutterer. This goes wide. Hacks at it one more time towards the net. Covered up by Rowdenbush. We'll get another stoppage. This period, 6 minutes and 18 seconds old. Still a lot of hockey left to play. Not yet at the halfway point of the game. Offensive zone face-off here for the Mountaineers. Arnett can't control it. Comes all the way around to Wolfrey. Jacob Wolfrey for the try. He'll send it in towards Fishback, who will cover. And we'll get another quick stoppage.